Hey there, and welcome to the Contentment Creator Podcast, the show designed especially for creative entrepreneurs just like you, who are committed to a beautiful life that's rooted in courage and contentment, and that's blooming with creativity and prosperity. I'm your host, Ellen Broen, a certified life coach, a singer, a mother, and a lover of alliteration, dogs, and deep conversation. This show is designed to become a part of your daily routine to help you, fellow contentment creator, dig deep to clarify your life vision, catalyze your creative flow, and fuel your entrepreneurial fire in just a few inspiring minutes each day. Each Monday, we talk about conscious living. And this week, we are detoxing ourselves, mind, heart, and spirit, from things that no longer serve us. Today's episode is all about detoxing from self-doubt and outside influences that made you forget who you are. There's a particular kind of self-doubt that doesn't start in your own voice. It sounds like you, but only because you've carried it for so long. It echoes in your mind like your own thoughts, but it was planted by somebody else. A former boss, a parent, a teacher, a partner, a system, a culture. And if you've ever worked in a toxic environment, grown up in a performance-based household, or simply lived for too long in a space that didn't reflect your worth, you know what I mean. You start to internalize the feedback loop. You begin to question not just what you do, but who you are. And by the time you're out of that space, maybe even thriving on the outside, you're still hearing the whispers. You're not ready. You don't know enough. You're too much. You should be grateful. You better not mess this up. But what if I told you that voice isn't yours? What if self-doubt wasn't a flaw, but residue? Leftover energy from a place that demanded you shrink in order to stay. Today's episode is for those of you who are rebuilding your confidence from the inside out. Not because you failed, but because you survived something that asked you to forget your brilliance. And now you're remembering. Before we dig even deeper together, I want to make sure you've grabbed your free copy of The Growth Without Burnout Blueprint, a guided journal I created just for creatives like you who are building bold, beautiful lives and businesses without losing themselves to the grind. This is your rhythm reset, your space to reflect, realign, and remember who you are while you grow. If you've ever felt like your ambition and your nervous system are at odds, this is for you. Inside, you'll find powerful prompts, check-ins, and mindset shifts to help you grow with courage, creativity, and clarity without burning out in the process. It's totally free, it brings you back home to yourself, and it was made with you in mind. Head over to ellenbroencoaching.kit.com/no-burnout-blueprint or tap the link in the show notes to get yours today. All right, let's get back to the episode. Let's get honest for a second. The world rewards us for being adaptable, for taking feedback well, for being low maintenance, for keeping the peace, even when it costs us something. And slowly, sometimes without realizing it, we start chipping away at our own voice. We defer, we shrink, we second guess. We try to become the right version of ourselves, the one that fits. Until one day, we look around and realize we don't recognize who we've become. We've outgrown this old space, but we're not quite sure who we are without it. So how do we begin the detox? How do we start peeling back the layers of someone else's expectations and start hearing our own voice again? Here are a few practices that have helped me and that I offer to clients navigating this same space of reclamation. Number 1, name what wasn't yours. Write down the voice of your inner critic, word for word. Then ask yourself, who said this first? Is this a message I believe or one I've just absorbed? You might find that half of your inner dialogue isn't actually yours. It's just repetition of systems, stories, and voices you were never meant to internalize. Number 2, reclaim your evidence. Make a list of everything that contradicts that voice. Your wins, compliments, moments of alignment, ways that you've grown, even small things, especially small things. Build a new file, one that reflects the truth of who you are becoming. Number 3, practice voice swapping. When doubt shows up, try this. Say, "Thank you for your concern, old voice, but I'm letting Ellen speak now." It might feel silly at first, but it creates space, and that space is where self-trust grows. Now, stop arguing with the doubt. You don't need to convince it. You don't need to fix it. You just need to witness it without merging with it. So try saying, "That is a thought that I'm having, not a truth that I'm living." Number 5, reintroduce yourself. This might sound a little woo, but hear me out. Every few months, write a letter from your current self to your younger self. And then write one from your future self to who you are today. Let the wiser version of you speak life into the one who's healing. If you're in a season where you're remembering your worth, if you're brushing the dust off your confidence, tuning back into your creativity, and waking up to the parts of you that got buried, you are not behind. You are in recovery. And that's sacred work. The real you, the brilliant, vibrant, resourceful, enough as you are you, has been here all along. Maybe not loud, maybe not celebrated by the systems around you, but present, waiting, ready to return. So as you move through this week, I invite you to ask yourself, what stories am I ready to release? What parts of me feel like they're waking up again? And how can I move toward them with more trust and less apology? I'll see you tomorrow for an episode all about emotional buildup, creative block, and how to clear the channel so your voice, your real voice, can come through again. But for today, let this be your reminder. You are not your self-doubt. You are not who they said you had to be. You are becoming, and it's safe to come home to yourself now. Thank you for being here with me today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share the love by sending it to someone you know it would support, and by leaving reviews and comments. It would truly mean the world to me to hear from you and to support those you care about. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a day, and join me in my mission to help a world full of content creators become a world of contentment creators.